What do you think the biggest threat is to your relationship with God? Sometimes it is not blatant sin that is the problem, but the good things that we actually put before God. I'm talking about idolatry. An idol is anything that takes God's place in your heart. It could be money, it could be your relationship, it could even be your political identity. That's a big one that I see right now. And idolatry doesn't have to be bad things. It can actually be good things. It's when you make them the ultimate thing. That's when they become a problem. If you go to Exodus 23-4, God says, "You shall have no other gods before me." Keeping that in mind, what we're looking at today is Exodus 32, and we're looking at pretty much the whole chapter. I'm just going to explain to you what's going on. At this point in the Bible, God has chosen Moses to lead the Israelites out of Egypt, where they were enslaved. Moses couldn't speak very well, so he has his brother Aaron with him. Aaron is kind of the good talker, and Moses is the chosen one from God. So Moses is leading all of these Israelites across the desert, and God is really taking care of them. Everything that they need gets provided for them. And they're camping along as they go. Stop, and Moses goes up to a mountain to talk to God. He's gone for like 40 days. The Israelites start to get really impatient. They take off all of their jewelry, they give it to Aaron. He melts it down and makes like a gold cow. All the Israelites are worshiping this gold cow, not because they stopped believing in God, but because they wanted something to worship, something immediate, something controllable. That's oftentimes how idolatry sneaks in. When a prayer isn't being answered fast enough, when you want something that you can manage and control. But we have to remember that anything that we use to replace God ends up enslaving us. You become what you worship, and ultimately it leads you to being cold, restless, and unhappy. But if you worship Christ, you become transformed for the better. So Moses comes down the mountain. He's got 2 stone tablets that God actually made with the 10 commandments on them. He sees that his brother had made this golden cow and all these people were worshiping the golden cow. Moses ends up smashing the tablets on the ground. Moses has to trek back up the mountain, go tell God what the people did, and they were all hit with a plague. So God knows that having false idols destroys us. It distorts our identity, it dulls our spiritual sensitivity, it hardens our hearts, it divides our loyalty. So ask yourself, what do I think about the most? What dictates my mood? What do I fear losing the most? What do I run to first when I'm depressed or anxious or upset? That's often where our idols hide. We can't defeat idols by trying harder. We have to replace them with God. And when you really know Jesus, his holiness, his sacrifice, his authority, his love, his mercy, the counterfeit idols and gods start to lose their shine. Nobody can compare to Jesus. That's all I have for you tonight. God bless. Take care. Love you. And I will see you tomorrow.